everybody, and welcome to my June wrap up. So I know I'm missing some wrap ups, but I will upload this one first because I kind of want to be on time again, and so you don't get that super old content that basically nobody wants to see. Yeah, so in June I've read 6 books, which was okay-ish. I mean, not even close to what I normally read, but I'm slowly getting in there again with my finals over, my graduation gone, and I was also a week in Dublin, so 1 week basically no reading. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first book that I've read was Before I Ever Met You by Karina Helly, and well, it was good. Not as good as her first books that I love, like The Play and Wrestling Sky. I enjoyed it. It was captivating, but somehow not much stuck in my brain of the story. I barely can remember it except that it was good, and so I got 4 out of 5 stars. The next book that I've read was A Court of Rings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas, the 3rd book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I was excited for this one because I loved the 2nd one. And well, this one I was kind of disappointed in because the first 150 pages I was bored to death, and I was like, what is going on? Why do you do this to me? I don't know. And well, it's rather thick with I think 700 pages or something. Yeah, nearly 700 pages. I have to say, till page 500 nothing that much was happening, and I was kind of bored, and it is the last book from Feyre's point of view, and so I was expecting way more, and yeah, I was annoyed to death by Nesta. I wanted to hit her in the face. I'm sorry, but I hated her, and the only thing that saved it for me were Rhys and Cassian, and also kind of Feyre, because I actually like her. And well, around page 500 it was getting better with more action, and it was goodish, and so I can't really tell if it's 3.5 or 4 stars, because in the end a lot was left open, and I get that there's still stuff open for the spin-off, but still, this wasn't the last book for me from Feyre's point of view. Next up, I've read Dating You, Hating You by Christina Lauren, and I was so excited for this one because I love their writing style and their books, and normally they are amazing, but in this one I was kind of disappointed because normally you have the instant chemistry between the characters and you feel how they want to be together, and this was kind of missing for me here. I didn't feel it. I was could be together or not, I don't care. And also some parts of the story were just kind of boring, and yeah, not really that much thought about. Some stuff was good but could have been way better if gone into in more depth, and yeah, so I was kind of disappointed, and I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads, but again, 3.5, 4 stars, I'm not sure. After that, I've read When It's Real by Erin Watt, and I love the Paper Princess series, and so I was really excited for this one. I didn't know anything about it, and then I've read it, and it was so good. I couldn't stop reading. It took me 2 days to read, but only because when I started on that day I had a lot going on and I couldn't put it down. It was so good. I love the characters. No annoying YA characters, yes, and they talked, yes, and it was amazing. I was such a huge fan, and I can't even Erin Watt is so amazing. You have to check them out, and 5 out of 5 stars. And because I can't talk about all of this, how amazing it was, I have a full-length Goodreads review, which I'm going to link you down below if you're interested to read it. And then I've also read a new release, and that is Roar by Kara Kamek, and I was so excited for this one because I love Kara Kamek, and I was skeptical at the same time because Kara Kamek only wrote new adult so far, and I loved her books, so I was kind of like, will she be able to write young adult and then fantasy? Like, I'm not such a huge fantasy fan anymore, as you might have noticed, but I started and it was so good. Like, I didn't have any fantasy novel problems that I normally have with like getting into the world and the story, because it was explained all so amazingly, and the characters were so great, and the writing was typical Kara with like witty remarks and comebacks, and it was so funny at times and just totally amazing, and it got 5 out of 5 stars. Then the last book that I've read is If I Break by Paul C. Amour, and I've got the complete series bundle for 99 cents on Amazon, and I'm glad I didn't buy it for like full price, because oh my god, this was so bad. So I've only read the first book. I still have like book 2 to 3, like with a novella in there, I don't know. But at first I was like, this is okay-ish. But then shit started happening and it was just like, are you for real? Really? And the main character was so annoying, I couldn't stand her. And the dude was just a huge asshole, and she was whining that she didn't know anything about him, but they were married for a few years, and she was just going on and on about how she wants to leave him, but then she did never actually leave him, and it was a whole clusterfuck and a lot of annoying characters. The writing also wasn't that good. Also, whoever spell checked this book, like, I would recommend to change the job, because so many sentences weren't even sentences because there were words missing, and yeah, I was really annoyed and I wasn't a fan. I was so glad when it was over, because the plot twist was like, are you for fucking real? That was when I was really done with the book. And yeah, so I gave it 1.5 stars, which like basically never happens with me. So yeah, that's it for my June wrap up. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!